In the heart of the Commonwealth, beneath blinding lights and political ceremony, sits a man once hailed as humanity's greatest hero mask. Now, he's the defendant in a courtroom filled with judgment and silence. The man presiding over the chamber blonde, calculating, and cold announces the verdict. Mask, though a war hero who drove back the alien invaders, is now seen as a dangerous relic. He's emotionless, unpolitical, and in their eyes, unfit for leadership. The charges: countless massacres, destruction, unchecked violence. The punishment: death. And yet, they praise him in the same breath, honoring him with the title of Special Hero for past services. A bitter paradox. From a bar elsewhere, civilians watch the trial unfold on a giant screen. Some remember the old days, how Mask fought alone when others fled. They call him savior. Others call him monster. Rumors swirl that the mutant population he once saved now fears his return. But inside the courtroom, something begins to shift. Mask speaks. He calmly renounces his title as Special Hero. The entire chamber erupts in disbelief. The council president demands he hand over all his powers the Commonwealth invested years cultivating. Mask complies. With a smirk, he raises his hand and unleashes it all. A vortex of blinding blue energy explodes from his palm, ripping through the chamber roof and soaring into the sky like a god's judgment. The ground quakes. Council members fall. Civilians scream. Even the president, a rank 9 hero, is overwhelmed. "I had to use all my strength, just to stay standing," he mutters, stunned. Then, Mask says it. "You want it? Then I'll give it back." And he does. Every drop of power is hurled skyward in a divine burst, carving a beam of light through the cityscape. Onlookers mistake it for a new disaster. "A king-class monster has descended," someone cries. "Take refuge." Buildings shake. Papers flutter across the ruined courtroom. Silence follows. The president, rattled but hopeful, believes Mask has truly given everything up. But then, the screen glitches again. System activated. Random teleportation initiated. Destination: Level 3, Secret Realm. Mother Spider. Hatching nest. Mask vanishes before their eyes, teleported away by a mysterious system that overrides even death. He's no longer a weapon of the Commonwealth. He's something else entirely. The swirling vortex of the Level 3 Secret Realm glows eerily as a group of armed professionals step through its threshold. Led by a confident and slightly cocky captain, the steel-cutting squad prepares to take on mutated spider beasts, rumored to be the size of adult humans. But for this elite team of mostly Level 2 professionals, it's supposed to be just another mission. The captain jokes to lighten the mood, but the air is tense. He reminds everyone that although the realm is dangerous, the final boss is merely guarded by some spider soldiers. No big deal, at least for a trained squad like theirs. One of the girls in the squad, Xiao Qian, gets teased for being nervous but quickly snaps back, saying she's not afraid. Everyone chuckles. Then, just before they set off, someone notices something strange. Another person is approaching the portal. It's a young man, unarmed, unarmored, alone. The squad is confused. Who is this guy walking into a deadly dungeon with no weapon, no equipment, just a calm face and casual clothes? That's the strongest, huh? He wonders to himself. What will the strongest enemy in this realm be like? This isn't just a normal guy. He knows where he is and he knows what he's doing. He explains to himself, this secret realm is different. It's not made for humans. It's made for monsters. Even other monsters fear what lurks here. And now, in his weakened, powerless state, this might be his only shot to start over. He's here not as a hunter, but perhaps something more terrifying. As a status screen hovers before him, we see the chilling truth. Humans status. Normal monster component. None yet. He smiles. Let's see what kind of monster I'll become next. The squad's captain confronts him, amused. "Where's your weapon?" he scoffs. The young man raises his fist. "This is my weapon." "Oh, a martial artist." The team jokes around, still thinking he's just some lunatic at level 1 who's looking to die. But when he repeats that he's there to crush monsters, even they're caught off guard. Bold words for someone with no gear, no team, and no hope of survival. Still, they let him tag along on one condition. Don't get in their way, and don't expect to be rescued. Inside the dungeon, chaos erupts. The squad covers each other, calling out warnings, arrows flying, steel clashing with carapace. They're fighting with precision and synergy. And that boy? He just watches. That is, until Xiao Qian walks up beside him. She gently explains that the captain, despite his rough exterior, isn't a bad person. A newcomer like you can easily make mistakes here. If you're not careful enough, you will die. The boy listens in silence. She continues talking about how the new generation of professionals are more cautious than before. Thanks to reforms led by the hero, Mask, training has improved. Fewer rookies die now, and more talented individuals are rising. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. She smiles suddenly, offering her hand. I'm Yan Qian, a level 2 healer. He takes her hand and answers simply, Xiao Q, a level 1, no profession yet. She's surprised. You haven't selected one? He replies that he's still thinking. After all these paths magic close-range combat DPS were systems created by humans. None of them really fit him. His calm, thoughtful manner makes Chen Qian wonder how someone so young can sound so wise. She gives him advice anyway. Based on his slim build, maybe he should try being a spellcaster instead of close combat. Less risk, more support. Have you tested your spirituality? She asks excitedly. But before he can answer, she grabs his wrist. A shadow lashes out from the darkness. A massive, purple-glowing shadow spider erupts from the walls, attacking them without warning. The squad cries out in panic. It's a shadow spider! But before anyone else can react, the boy steps forward. With blinding speed and effortless movements, grabs one of its limbs mid-air, and in one fluid motion, rips it off. Everyone freezes. Black blood sprays across the walls as the creature screeches. The boy slams its body into the floor with terrifying precision and ease, standing protectively in front of Qian Qian like a predator that just remembered what it used to be. No weapon, no profession, no hesitation, just monstrous raw power. The echo of crushed bones still hangs in the air. The shadow spider, once a deadly hulking beast, lies motionless on the cold cave floor. Black ichor seeps beneath its shattered skull. The squad stares in stunned silence at the young man who just dismantled it barehanded. That's beyond martial arts, someone whispers. He didn't just kill it, another murmurs. He analyzed its structure mid-battle and crushed its weak point instantly. Among them, Xiaoqiu remains quiet. He doesn't need to explain. His expression is calm, but there's a flicker in his eyes, something ancient, something that remembers. Yan Qian clutches his arm tightly, half in awe, half in disbelief. Can you loosen your grip? He jokes. I'm about to get strangled. She blushed. Sorry, still excited. Then comes the system notification. Shadow Spider killed. 600 EXP earned. But Xiaoqiu is barely interested. Only 600? Guess it wasn't a real boss, he mutters. As the squad gathers around, murmuring theories about his true identity, Xiaoqiu speaks to himself again. This pattern, it really is just like before. Even the EXP scale feels the same. The secret realm system is based on familiar logic. He clenches his fists, glowing faintly with a power no one else can see. Don't worry, he thinks. I didn't forget how to cultivate. Even if I have to rebuild everything from scratch, I'll do it faster than last time. Suddenly, one of the elite soldiers, muscular and gruff, approaches him. You challenged the boss solo, you finished the enemy, and you didn't interfere with us. Fine. You've earned a share of the reward. Thanks, Xiaoqiu says simply. From there, the team moves deeper into the dungeon. As they walk through silk-coated tunnels, discussions bubble again, this time about Mask, the legendary war hero, the traitor, the weapon-turned ghost. Some still support him. Others mutter that Mask once wiped out the city of Tuiga without warning, but Qian Qian defends him. He only did it as a last resort, she says softly. They continue onward until the walls begin to tremble. Spider silk thickens. The deeper chambers are crawling with mutated arachnids, but they're not the real threat. We're near the boss room, one of the captains says. Be ready. Its armor is thick and resists normal damage. Flames ignite, blades drawn. They're ready. The fight erupts in chaos. The boss spider, a grotesque, flame-wreathed abomination, bursts from the darkness. Steel clashes, spells fly. Even Xiaoqiu joins in, fists glowing as he slams into the monster with surgical strikes. Qian Qian, calm and confident, moves in sync with him, blasting, healing, weaving between claws. And when they fight together, it's like watching a dance choreographed by war itself. Their coordination is flawless. Hit, burn, strike, retreat. Eventually, the beast falls. And then, Silence. But something is wrong. No system notification. No final reward. Xiaoqiu narrows his eyes. Where's the treasure chest? He mutters. This dungeon should have ended. Footsteps echo from the shadows. Then she appears. A girl. Small. Pale. Dressed in a torn school uniform. But her head, it's a giant black helmet, like an astronaut. Her aura warps the space around her. Every instinct screams, "Boss!" "She's the true realm boss," one of the soldiers gasps. Without warning, the helmeted girl lunges forward. Her limbs move with glitchy, unnatural speed. One soldier lunges forward, stab her midair. "Isn't this easy to deal with?" He smirks. Famous last words. He's screaming, "Now die!" Without warning, purple-black silk explodes from the girl's body, latching onto his arm and torso like living wires. The web only tightens. It pulses with power, shocking him, draining him, pulling him into her trap like a fly caught in cosmic thread. He cries out as his body is hoisted and bound mid-air, twitching and helpless. "Lao Ki!" Someone screams from the squad, panicking. The rest prepare to engage. A flurry of spells and flames erupts. Chen Qian summons a storm of fire, spinning her twin blades with elegance and wrath. A flaming vortex engulfs the monster girl, trying to burn her out before she can move again. The team strikes from all sides, coordinated, fierce, and desperate. But the monster doesn't die. She changes. Spider legs rip from her back, lifting her off the ground. The fire doesn't stop her. It only reveals her true form. The next moment, another man is caught bound in place as he cries out in agony, dragged toward her. One by one, the squad starts falling like dominoes. Their formation collapses. Their morale cracks. Another soldier prepares to strike, but hesitates. "You bitch! I'll kill you!" he yells, only to be stopped by Xiaoqiu. "Don't act rashly. You saw what happened to the others." They're running out of time. "How long until the portal reopens?" one asks. 3 hours, comes the grim reply. Then, the decision is made. They'll slowly retreat, holding the line while falling back. But it's a fragile plan. And the monster is still advancing. The monstrous helmeted girl has the upper hand, her silk threads wrapping around victims like a spider playing with its food. The squad is battered, disoriented, and now their leader is caught. His body is hoisted mid-air by thick, glowing silk. The web tightens, dragging him closer to the boss. His face twists in agony. "It's over," he mutters, bracing for the inevitable. But someone steps forward. Xiaoqiu, calm, deadly, merciless when needed. Without emotion, he offers a chilling verdict. If you want to survive, cut off your arm. There's no time to argue, no time for second thoughts. In a flash, Xiaoqiu leaps into the air. His blade arcs downward, not toward the enemy, but toward the very man he's saving. Steel meets flesh. With one clean strike, he severs the squad leader's arm, freeing him from the tightening web. Blood sprays. The leader screams. But he lives. The threads fall slack. The monster doesn't get her prey. And for a moment, the battlefield holds its breath. This isn't heroism. It's something colder. But it works. This is the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to see the next part.